started.
Safety first!
Looks like you got some kind of alternate universe in there or something.
Yeah. All right, true primitive crew heads, listen up.
That's never happened to me.
I've been waiting for you.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Two of you need help.
Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.
Damn it.
Liquid Death and Dr. Squatch washes away the day's dirt, sweat, and blood and leaves you smelling fresher than the mountain stream where you play splashy time with your severed head collection. Natural soap for psychos, dirt murderer.
Thank you, and welcome back to another episode of Dead Wire Live. We got Kevin. We got a familiar friend coming back, while two other guys are not with us tonight for very obvious reasons. There was no breaking news segment because Skeeter is still at a Hanson concert, yet to be determined when he can escape. And Chad, well, he's otherwise occupied. His wife said no tonight. So I think we all know what no means. That means yes to something else. So thanks for joining us, Levi. We greatly appreciate you coming on to help us out tonight.
Always welcome. I gotta write that shit down. That's fun. Getting lucky. There we go. That's right, written right there. But
that's
yeah,
right, Chad. Touchdown. Split them uprights.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I love you guys. Love seeing you.
Absolutely, glad to have you. So, what you've been up to, Levi? You've had some Tremors news you've been trying to debunk for like the last 3 weeks or so.
Man,
I know, right?
Don't put a quarter in me. That one's been. Yeah, it's getting better though. Although Steve seemed fine with there's a goodness to when that stuff happens. Apparently, that at least it gets more conversations happening from studios behind the scenes and stuff.
Of course,
but it's still fucking frustrating because then by the time the movie comes out, you still have a hurdle to jump over when we get to that. But well, I don't know. We'll solve it. But other than that, having fun. Just saw a good show. Go see at House of Ruckus. I'm not going to talk about it, but they were amazing. I just came from a play, so. That's what I was doing. Had a good, fun week. I protested. I don't know. What else did I do? I actually was in the garden finally. That's my last thing. It's nice to finally be outside and in the garden. So, win.
Right on. Kevin?
I spent a little time in the garden myself this week. Planted some, seeded some lawn. Planted some bulbs. I don't know what my wife put in the ground, but she put 150 of them down there. And
that's where your balls went.
Nice.
Gotcha.
I was giggling every time she did it because every time she dropped something, I was like, I smell varmint poontang. So it was 150 times, I smell varmint poontang.
That's some good Alabama pine.
So yeah, I mean I've enjoyed that. I don't really like outside work, but being outside after the Oregon winter for the last 6 months, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then did something really out of characteristic for me. I am very much a cave dwelling creature. I don't like the light. If I could live in a box, I would. A giant coffin would be awesome for me. I am such the vampire. So
I feel that. Sorry.
when I had to go home to my trailer and leave the studio this week, I went home to go do some podcast homework, and I was watching heavy metal. And for those that didn't get to see this week's episode of 0 Point Reviews, heavy metal is one of my absolute favorite happy movies. It always just puts me in the zone. And I actually opened up my bedroom window and basked in the sunlight as the sun was setting to watch heavy metal, and it was super duper nice.
I got a box for you to stuff into, Kevin. Well, then brought you popcorn tin.
Oh, did you put the hole in the bottom?
No, but I will. It'll still stick out the other side though. So
Well, you got to put it in at an angle. You just got to make sure, like, put
no, this
something-
was up for a while. So I got this from. I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. I got this week. So yes, this is official, and I didn't spend what they're charging on eBay for it.
That's cool. I know the most of them are usually going for like 70 to 130. The only popcorn buckets that I really, really want, though.
Yeah, it was $45 for that thing where I got it from, and it's official. It's legit.
That's perfect. $45. That's pretty much MSRP, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Oddly enough, I'm a fan of how it's long. I hate popcorn buckets that are deep, like a nice long one, so I can put my candies in it and eat it at the same time. Sorry, that's awesome. Good design finally on a popcorn bucket.
Okay. Okay. What kind of sweets do you do? Is it M&M peanuts or what do you do?
Anything chocolatey. I like junior mints or like peanut butter stuff, like anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting kind of caramel corn. Yeah, exactly. It's either the Reese's Pieces or like pulling apart the cups like slowly and just putting them in there. Like,
nice.
What one did you want, Kevin? What's your popcorn bucket though? What was the one you wanted the most?
The Deadpool and Wolverine bucket.
Oh,
and the Batman bucket. The Batman bucket was fucking beautiful.
Oh, the bat signal.
Yes, like it was nicer than the Ghostbusters bucket, and the Ghostbusters bucket was legendary. Like it looked really cool, but there was no way in hell I was going to spend the money for it that the scalpers were asking for. So it was just never a thing.
For me, it's the Dune bucket. That Dune bussy, like that's just a damn it.
Yeah.
So Kevin, that Batman one is like $54 on eBay.
Ooh, hey.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Last I saw,
some are over that, but that's about the range. That to about 60, 65.
That's cool. The last time I looked, it was 80, so I'm like totally down with that.
They're coming down a tick. So if you wait a little longer, they made so many of them. It's
because 2024 was the year of the popcorn bucket, not 2025.
Yeah, folks, come on, bro.
It's a fit. Come on. Where's your Skibidi toilet Riz on the Slim? Catch it. I don't know. I don't know. I just made like Kevin like glitch. There was just
he's like, oh no, don't do it to me.
My stroke.
My stroke.
Ow.
That's how you kept Kevin around here.
I have a game streamer I'm a fan of, the Rangooniverse, and he's a great guy. I love him as a streamer, but all of the kids in the chat is just like, I can't handle this. Oh my god, like this, like it sucks because he's a really great guy. I actually love. I don't usually like watching game streams, but it's everybody else that's younger because he plays a lot of Fortnite. So everybody else that follows because of that is like,
okay.
Oh my god. I don't know their words. I'm the old person now, and that's fine. It's fine to not know. That's
what?
I have totally accepted not having a seat at the kids' table anymore.
That's fine.
Like, I'm way cool with it. Like, I'm old, I'm crotchety, I'm gonna go sit over there.
Just like Logan Paul. Like, who?
Oh, that's good. Fuck that guy.
Kevin Wood.
No.
Oh,
that family is a monster on rival with Mr. Beast. I just
yes, they are.
That's my
but
heart stance.
At least he knows how to be a heel. I will give him that. That much I respect.
That's him being himself, bro. It's not him.
I know, right? Thank you. That's just him. He's not smart enough to know that. No, it's not a character.
He cannot play a good guy. They tried to do that in WWE and it fucking failed.
No one would want him as a face. No.
They tried that for 3 months. It didn't work.
Just punch that face.
Someone kick him in the dick.
Please. Oh my god, man, his entrance theme is actually pretty funny.
I don't know.
I don't know
saw,
it. What is it? I don't care enough. What is it? Sorry.
I'm so humble is basically the lyric that goes over and over again to a really good beat, actually, but the lyrics are trash.
He is either Charlie Kaufman level stage like comedian doing everything behind the scenes too, or he is truly that terrible. And I got to go Occam's razor that he is just truly that terrible. That's not.
Yeah. Like I don't think many people are as smart as Charlie Kaufman was. Yeah. Anyway. Least
Or Andy
of all,
Kaufman.
any of the
Sorry, I should have
yeah.
said Andy. Sorry, I was thinking. I just realized I was like, wait, Charlie Kaufman's the writer. No, Andy
I was
Kaufman.
gonna say, who the hell is Charlie Kaufman?
Sorry, my bad. Hey, honestly, I get those two confused because they do similar things in their meta writing of like stories, like Andy Kaufman and Charlie Kaufman. There's just different mediums for it, but they're very much like cut from the same fucking cloth. So I get them confused in my head like all the time.
And Andy Kaufman was a terrific wrestler as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Way to bring it back.
I made it seem like he literally broke his neck for like 9 months.
Yeah. There's commitment to that bit.
And Jerry Lawler helped that along too.
Yeah.
All hail the king, baby.
And I loved that feud. And I love the feud that Tosh has with Paul Orndorff. Orndorff. Thank you. I can't speak.
Who's the wrestling fan around here?
It's not a fucking lack of fan. I stutter, you piece of shit, you ableist cunt.
Dude, ableist cunt. Ableist cunt. Ableist cunt. Oh my god. That's written down in big bold letters.
We're helping Levi with his diction for his show and channel, everybody.
Well, no, I have from previous times. I write notes so I remember things, and like I'm always
as well. You should.
I'm not
Kevin
fucked
doesn't
up.
do that, so he
Can you
forgets.
just scratch that out
about this week?
All I need is
God damn it.
all I need is to get to heaven and have St. Peter be like,
bitch.
well, according to Levi, here you said.
Honestly, St. Peter would be like, look, son, you know what? I've seen a lot in my time, and that is a top grade insult. You are in. Click.
Kevin, just go back to the glory hall and go suck a D, brother.
Yeah. See, now you're being ableist against the glory hole. Like, that's a cunt, and you're being ableist against what's like, come on, it's stationary. What's wrong?
I'm an enabler. Come on. Please get it right.
That cunt in the hole in the wall, it can't move, and you're denigrating it at this time, sir, with your station. Ooh, so exciting. God damn it. Ableist cunt. That's a new one. I'm gonna use that on my
See
show
you
a lot.
next
Thank you.
Tuesday.
Thank you.
You're going in a meme. I don't know what kind of meme, but you're going in a Tremors related meme just because ableist cunt.
Well, Kevin always finds the ass. So
Yeah, ass in.
Hey.
Yep. Turds.
There's an extra set of boobs back there and back here.
yeah, Kevin, latch on.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh my god, dude, I saw the greatest meme today. It says, my wife came home after having a terrible day, so I showed her my boobs. It does not have the same effect the other way around. I'm like, oh, dude, I see you.
We all see you.
I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck with you back. I can always just.
Oh shit.
Lousy though.
All right,
Dude.
Kevin. How about we get on to some?
What's our
countdown?
news? Who died? Who died?
Yeah.
Did anybody die
we
this
want
week? That's
death.
right.
We want destruction. We want sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Let's
Honestly,
freaking go.
I think it's a great way to start. Like you do your stories and then you talk about how people died to recognize those stories. And then you go into the actual media of stuff. There's a respect to that angle. That was
We love death.
Yeah. It makes
That
you
is
suns
true.
and shadows. It's beautiful.
All suns and shadows.
People love it. People love a good train wreck. But I will say this: we are going to start out. God damn, if my fucking computer will let me, we are going to start out with a couple deaths. I'm gonna crack some really fucked up jokes tonight, so be
Yes.
ready for the heat. But we're not starting the joke yet. The first one is actually I am sincerely heartbroken by this death. Ruth Buzzy passed away this week, and if you're too young to know, most certainly YouTube Ruth Buzzy. Look her up. She was maybe the funniest woman ever to live. Like she could have had laugh riots with Lucy. She really could have. But she was just an absolute joy to follow online, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. She was always posting pictures of her life and still telling jokes, even at the age of 95. And unfortunately, she passed away this week due to complications with Alzheimer's. So, and
that sucks for a comedian, like Alzheimer's of all of those things. Like,
Right.
I always wonder if like funny and smart people tend to that disease because of how much our brains have to like physically hold. And then by the end, it's just like a computer without enough RAM. And like, oh, that makes me sad.
Maybe
I'm interested. Sorry, like your reference for Ruth Buzzy. I need to like actually check her out now.
Check out season 1 of The Muppets. She is
fantastic. I have that on DVD. Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah, she's on there. But Goldie Hawn said, "My Ruthie, you're gone, and it hurts so deeply. I'll always treasure our daily calls, how we could talk endlessly, even after the long days. You were my girlfriend, my heart through life's ups and downs. No giggity. You made me laugh like no one else could. You were beyond talented, Ruthie, and one of a kind soul who brought so much laughter and light to the world." She's wishing you peace and beautiful travel in the arms of the angels. You know what? I am really legitimately sad. So, she was super goddamn funny, super goddamn kind, and the world's a poorer place without her, but the heavens are richer.
Condolences and sympathies to the family.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we had a horror.
You made me want to watch her. I gotta say that. You made me want to watch her. Now I'm interested. Like, that was beautiful. Thank you for that.
Please do. Like, between Laugh-In and Sesame
Yeah.
Street and the Muppets, she was amazing. She was such a part of our background in our early childhood, but we don't watch those shows a whole lot anymore at all. Like, so we don't really remember. Fortunately, like, my daughter watches season 1 of the Muppet Show all the time, and I watch Laugh-In just because I love Goldie and all those guys. It's like, so I grew up with it, and she's just always stuck with me. And I followed her on Twitter, and just, dang.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Sad. I mean, whenever we lose somebody in the entertainment industry, it is sad. From Gene Hackman to Ruth, it's like, man, this is a tough year, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. And she really was like pivotal. She made things happen for women in comedy. You know, she was, again, another Lucy, another Goldie Hawn. And I think she was better than both put together. But that's just me.
I'm getting a real Charlie Chaplin vibe just from that image. Like,
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. 100%. Oh. And then, unfortunately, Priscilla Pointer also passed away this week at the age of 100. And I'm very curious as to all the movies, all the horror films that she's been in, how many films it was total that she was a part of. Because dang, she was in almost
100.
Yeah, over 100.
Yeah. And it's like, dang, just dang it, tang. She was in everything. But I will tell you this, like, I wasn't sure who she was at first just by name until I'd seen the pictures of her in all the various different movies. And even listing the names, I wasn't sure. But I saw the picture of her in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and I was like, oh, that bitch.
Yep. That's what I remember her from more than anything.
Yeah, because she really was a bitch in that. But she was the most sincere actor in that entire movie. Like
Yeah.
she was the one that you believed was that bitch doctor that wasn't going to let that fucking a single line or a single foot cross the line that she just put in the sand. She was a powerful actor.
Hey, she hit the triple digits though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be lucky if I see that. And that's not from like bad health. It's just like that just does not happen often.
That's life. I was just
Yeah.
Although now I want to see Dream Warrior. I think I've only seen like the first Freddy movie and never gone farther. But like just based off of that, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see somebody playing it straight like that in a Freddy movie would be really interesting. I think that's a good trade-off.
3 is where it gets really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Really, really good.
I mean, Dream
Three's my
Warriors, like that's enough for that's a fucking like Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, like holy shit, what the fuck is that? Let's fucking go.
Well, 3 is where they bring back the original final girl, Nancy, and they sprinkle a little bit of the comedy into the horror. So this is just before he goes completely mainstream and everything's a one-liner. So it's still somewhat of a scary movie, but it does start to put a little bit of that camp into it. And it has a 15 foot phallus. Yeah.
Ish.
Is that the one that eats somebody? Or
Uh-huh.
what am I?
Yeah.
I think I've seen the behind the scenes pictures of that. Like she's getting eaten from the legs up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Kevin. Yeah.
I got so big mouth I could dislocate my jaw.
That was Kevin. She was the ablest.
Sometimes you just gotta slip it on in there. Open that mouth real wide there, boy.
You got you boy got a party mouth. Gonna make a piggy squeal tonight. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I seen something.
Sorry, no, continue. No, it's a terrible bit. Lose it.
Shit.
We're just talking about raping each other in Southern.
Oh my God, we lost Levi tonight.
Instant canceled, and we're gone.
No, we're keeping it going.
So,
all right, what's next?
Then I saw a familiar name in the news that died, Jim Smith. And I got super excited for a second because I thought my piss poor piece of shit uncle died.
Oh,
You're
not that lucky, are you?
I hope he dies painfully of fucking gonorrhea sores, piece of shit.
Well, Kevin, you're in luck tonight. Jeff has a picture of your uncle. Let's throw it on up there. Yeah, that piece of shit is dead now. He's gone. Bye-bye.
Nope. Unfortunately, the good Lord decided to take the co-creator of Ren and Stimpy instead. Thanks, God!
Yep.
Cunt. Anyway, I'm so sorry, God. Please don't strike me down for that.
If God hasn't stricken you down by now, you're fine. You're A-okay.
Okay, no lightning.
Nope, you're still okay.
Yeah. Yeah, again.
All right.
All three of us would have been struck down a long time ago. We're fine.
This is true.
Ren and Stimpy, and we're back. Sorry.
Yes. So the co-creator of Ren and Stimpy passed away. And that makes me terribly sad because that just means the shitty one's still alive.
Oh, I didn't know there was beef. Tell me more.
Chomo.
I don't know that either.
Yeah, John was a child groomer.
Oh, I didn't know what Chomo was. Like, what the fuck? Okay, now I have a new word I wish I didn't fucking know, but thank you. Holy shit, man.
He apparently was another one of those Nickelodeon guys that got young girls in there and for
dear
internship.
God.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, he got them in there on
okay.
animation scholarships is what he did.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, and then Another passing in the sports world. One thing we'll always remember is Seymour Wiener passed away this week. Longtime New York Mets fan, and was he an announcer? I believe yes, an announcer at some point for an incredibly long time. This is, I'm sure, who Mo Sislak has been looking for his entire life, looking to see Seymour Wiener. They're looking for Seymour Wiener.
I've been seeing memes all week, about stop laughing, the man's dead. I know he has a stupid name, and I haven't had any context. I think I saw this image once, and I thought it was okay, maybe that guy didn't actually die, and they're just making it. So now that it's now real, that Seymour Wiener, this is I don't like this. This poor man. Looks like he does all right.
Yes. Mike is asking, is that a real name? This is a real name. This is a real obituary. This is a real gentleman.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm a piece of shit cunt speaking ill of the dead.
Yeah. No, you're not.
I'm not speaking ill. I'm just okay.
Yeah.
So there's a joke in The Simpsons where Bart Crank calls the bartender
exactly all the time, running gag. Oh yeah.
And he says, I'm looking for Seymour Wiener. And Mo will say, okay, hold on a second. And he turns around and yells at everybody, hey, guys, I need to Seymour Wiener. Seymour Wiener. I need a Seymour Wiener. And everyone laughs their ass off. This is where that comes from. Or it just happens to be, shitty irony or coincidence.
It works.
Either which
could
way.
Be worse. It could be Dick Hurts.
Dick Hurts.
Thanks,
Mike.
Oh, goddamn.
Or bigger staff.
Yep.
Rod Johnson.
Huge McLarge.
Huge McLarge, huge.
Tits McGee. That's all I got.
Deep cuts, everybody that nobody understands.
Beef chunks.
Yeah, this is kind of sad, but
he had a good long life, and he was very well loved and respected.
Yeah,
that is what I have understood.
Yeah.
So, and then more tragic news. Unfortunately, well, I can't say this is more tragic news, but continuing
Marvel's
on
dead?
the tragic news. No, Terrence Howard was murdered. I'm sorry, Terrence Howard murdered his reputation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is insane. I can't believe he actually said this. I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this before now. Just dude, you didn't already have any clout. Oh my God. That's why would you say that? Why would you say that? But
I don't know.
He put 2 + 2 together and got 5. So that's Terrence Howard for you.
He got 9.
Okay. I thought it was 1. I always think it's actually supposed to be, his math is 2 + 2 = 1 because the 2 numbers, you're adding just the 2 numbers, so that's only 1 number. If for anybody that's listening, please go look up Terrence Howard math bullshit because that is hilarious. Yeah, this is
all I know is that he bitched for about a decade that Robert Downey Jr. and oh God, I can't think of Mikey's real name.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah, thank you. Fucked him over and didn't like him. I wonder why, sweetheart.
Dude, you got your own ass fired from doing roadie anymore, not anybody else. But he's still a better roadie than Don Cheadle was, though. I ain't hot take or not.
He was a better roadie, yes. I don't think he's a better actor, but I think he was a better roadie. More to the comic accurate, yeah.
I can't say. I haven't actually compared them in Robert. My mind, but yeah.
What's that?
I was saying I actually haven't thought of comparing them in my mind, and now I'm like, oh, I don't know. I actually wouldn't know which one's better. I would almost give it to Don Cheadle for having the length, but then there's a level of even what Terrence Howard did in that limited time was actually really pretty good. So I don't know. That's I have to think about that. I have not. Now I'll parse that one. But also Terrence Howard is a piece of shit, so it doesn't matter either way.
It's like pick your poison on that. But
yeah, Kevin's
right. Cheadle is a much better actor.
Oh yeah,
Terrence Howard fit that character way better than Twiggy Von Richthofen or humor there.
Twiggy, and that was part of the problem. Was Cheadle, I think, was a little bit too skinny to play Rhodey. Rhodey's like a very robust man in the comics.
I could not believe that guy was ever
ruining
military.
this shit for me. You're ruining this shit for me. I'm now like putting this together. Like, God damn it, he is all twiggy. I see that. What the fuck, man? God damn it.
He was opening your eyes.
He should like a little beefier. Although people in the army aren't always like huge, but it's still like, huh. Okay, nope.
There's still a little bit of muscle on frames instead of looking like you just didn't eat for like the last 4 months.
And now I'm thinking of it where Don Cheadle probably wouldn't be as worried about like getting ripped like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans and stuff like that, because his stuff is still in the suit. So his main gig is like having it on your face. He wouldn't have to worry about his body as much. Whoa.
But also blow your mind. He technically hasn't been the real Rhodey for like about 9 movies either.
I haven't even watched Secret Invasion, and I'll get to that. I'll cross that dog shit bridge when I get to that.
Like they totally retcon freaking everything. I'm like, what? I am so done now.
Well, Secret Invasion in the comics fucked up a lot of shit. Like it made you go, what? Like Spider-Woman was the Skrull Queen, and she was the one leading the invasion. So she was like orchestrating the new Avengers the entire time and playing the fiddle of the Civil War.
I want madcap shit like that. Like we can finally hit the weird level with Marvel. Like whatever you just described, I want that. Like, can we make that happen, please?
If you read Civil War and Secret Invasion, it's really good.
Okay.
But the movies were not. They weren't really at all.
For people who haven't read the comic books, the movies are fine. I like Civil War.
True.
It's a TV show and a movie, but yeah.
Yeah. They dropped the ball with Secret Invasion. Like if they would have had the Skrulls involved with the Civil War, and if they would have brought that together, I think it would have been much better.
From what's understood about the TV show, the original scripts they had written for Secret Invasion were really good, and they threw them out.
Hey, that sounds like
they
Daredevil.
rewrote the entire show to see what you got now.
Man, I'm really excited to watch it. Cool. I've been putting it off forever. Now I'm really gonna buckle down and watch it. So
it's like what they're doing with Crystal Lake TV show.
Fucking
right?
They
hired Brian Fuller in full completed scripts that were really good. Oh no, screw Brian Fuller. We don't want his ass on here.
I wish that man the most luck. Like I love everything that like he starts and puts his hands on, like Hannibal and American Gods. But man, when they start to take it away from him, I'm like,
here's in my head canon what I would do with Brian. You get the rights back to Tremors, and hear me out. Steve, executive producer, Brian Fuller, director. Let's go. Let's put the two in the same room and let's fucking go.
Well, that's where I would say like TV show. That's always my pitch. And I had a huge long-winded email to Steve about it. We're like, don't do movies, do a TV show, because then you can bring people like that in. Like all of these different director and like add to this huge pile. So yes, I'll tell Steve, Brian Fuller especially. Like,
like Fuller would probably be like, I'll do it for free. I'll write the whole goddamn thing for free. You just work with me.
I would take the.
I'll do it for free.
It doesn't work like that, brother.
Shit.
Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, who did Loki and Moon Knight, and then the new season of Daredevil. But they do these really great esoteric horror films, like with they do a lot of practical effects stuff that's all like in camera, and they're incredible writers too. So there's like this mix there that I would love to see those two like bring some of their spice. If I had to pick somebody, but also Brian Fuller. Now I'm thinking of Brian Fuller's like Tremors, and there would be a lot of sexual food eating, and I'm fine with that. That's okay. I'll deal with it.
I'm the mukbang up on this dude.
Man, I am forever scarred by that person who was made into a tree during Hannibal. Like I can't. That was just.
That was cool.
Goddamn show was awesome.
That was amazing. And the food. That's where I really have to say, like the food. I always wanted to eat every single meal. Even though I knew it was
always looks so goddamn interesting.
I was like, I want that. I really, really want to eat that so bad. Oh God, what's wrong with me?
He's throwing
Yeah.
sherry on it. Oh my god, I want it!
And he's mixing eggs in with it. Oh, baby, let's go.
Yeah. I had many deep conversations with myself about like, okay, we're not going to eat people. Remember, this is fiction. This is not
like
the
that,
Food
everyone.
Network. Like, we're look, I'm not serving Caitlin up with a side of bacon. Like, we're not doing that. Like, that's
Just start.
You got the bacon for Caitlin. Let's be real here.
Sorry.
Why are you licking my shoulder? I'm just trying to figure if it needs garlic or salt. Maybe both.
Always
Pepper?
garlic. Always. Oh yeah. Boom. Boom.
Always garlic, dude.
Yeah. Salt, pepper, garlic. Holy Trinity, baby.
Yeah, the
Crush a
second
little
you add
basil in
oregano,
there.
you might as well grab the marjoram and the thyme and like basil and let's go.
Yeah.
But no tarragon.
No tarragon. No.
A splash of cumin or paprika. Just a little bit. Just a little pop.
I see what you're getting at there.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I would be really put off by is cilantro. Cilantro just doesn't belong in food.
Salsa is the only thing I like to put, like, because you have to get that like actual
like
salsa
Mexican
big.
food, yeah.
But other than that, or on top, actually now that you said that, on top of the street tacos. Other than that,
Thank you.
Maybe for the authenticity of it, I guess.
For that specific food, anywhere else, it's like no, I'm out on that.
Kevin's just so racist. God.
Yeah, like that's why we went on a tangent because of this fucking black guy here. Like, there's a gun. Yeah, exactly. Let's shoot this black guy. Anyway, I'm gonna play myself out now.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Oh my!
This is your weekly reminder that J.D. Vance killed the Pope last week.
That was not. I went back and I came forward and the image was changed and that was, you destroyed me. Holy shit!
Another black guy.
That's why I was like, oh shit, is that the same blow? Oh, nope, that's OJ. Oh God.
No, I was talking about this black guy.
Oh. We're canceled, folks. I'm really sorry I destroyed the show. That's on me.
No,
Look at these
we're last,
pretty
we're
dragons.
unfair, and we're unbiased as fuck.
As able as cunts as we can be.
Damn straight, bitch.
Throw it, girl. Hell yeah.
Come on, Kevin.
Is this
Woo!
Dragon? I really need to watch these movies.
How to
Oh,
Train Your
Fox
Dragon. These movies are really good, and from what early
yeah.
people who have seen this movie have said, it's actually really good because they do what Disney is not willing to do, and that's do a 1-to-1 shot for shot adaptation of the original material.
Oh,
So,
like they did with
I'm fine
Psycho?
that.
Yeah, but that was a fuck up with that.
I liked it. Why am I the only person that fucking liked it? I'm like, this is a remake. I liked it.
So that's the only Disney remake I like is Beauty and the Beast, because they actually did that. Maybe not fully, but they really tried to keep to all of the images from the movie with everything, and it really worked. It's
I
the
think
only
they only
one out
added
of all those.
10 maybe minutes to the movie.
No,
Otherwise,
it was pretty much the same. Like, it was
okay.
maybe 10 just for song. There might have been another song.
I think it was an extra song or something. Yeah,
there usually is, but other than that, it was like, oh no, I am watching a live action version of the animated one. This is fucking dope. That's why I like that one.
Nice.
And it's also got a horror element when all of the utensils and pots and pans start, like, the rose is falling at the end and they all start like turning back like into regular cups and shit.
Oh.
There's a legit horror element. Like, you are like in this moment, like hearing Chip like slowly like dying and being turned back into a regular cup. Oh my God. It scared the fuck out of me. Like, sorry.
Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Legit, man. Oh,
It was a real boy.
Mama, I'm scared.
Have a good night, Mike.
Be well.
Thank you, dude.
Also, Mike said my shirt too. This is Angry Little Asian Girls, which is Leela Lee, who's Jodie Chang in Tremors the series. I bought her t-shirt.
Cool.
Man. Yeah, I got her books too. She does comics, like legitimately, like these comics about being an Asian woman and like growing up in like hard families, but they're really short and tiny stuffs, like little simple comics. But She's really funny. She's on the circuit lately, so I want to just wear her shirt because angry little Asian girls.
Nice.
Right on.
So Idaho Mike asked, so I had to say that. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Well, getting back to little black guys
Popcorn bucket time.
and the popcorn bucket.
Little black guys.
Well, we talked about big black guys. This is
I know. I'm
little.
sorry.
Little.
Kevin just
Ignore
loves
me.
the big black eyes.
That's
Yeah.
what he calls it. That's the name of it. His big black guy.
Yep. For my little.
I was saying big black eye.
We can't skip ahead, but we've been watching Resident Alien, and that's just fucking funny.
That's
Speaking
our
of
next
big-
show on our canceled TV show.
Oh.
He said big black, and that just made my eye go, oh. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna skip this damn popcorn bucket because I don't care. I don't like. I'm gonna train your dragon or whatever it's called. I've never seen it. I will watch it with my daughter. I've just never gotten up to actually go watch it. So
We got to do it together. I've never watched any of them. We got to do it together. I'm
all right.
Kevin's
All right.
idea of how to train your dragon is telling his wife, wait 30 seconds, I'll get the dragon awake.
Get your bad dragon, baby.
Dun, 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 dun. Get the fuck out.
Jaws
We're
bucket.
not
I don't know.
degenerates here. Come on.
This design looks shit to me. I don't know. I don't like this opening. I feel like
A
it was
whiskey bottle from like a week or two ago would look way better than this.
Yeah. This is kind of cheap to me. This looks like an ashtray, like a car ashtray. That's what that looks like.
You know,
If this
you
was in
actually
a
put
car,
it
that
that
would be
way.
cool.
That's true.
Yeah, this would be cooler in a car rather than as a popcorn bucket. That's fine.
Well, to
Like a
be
19
fair, like flip the damn thing upside down and just have like the bottom half as the hole, and you got the shark upside down.
Yeah,
Just fill it.
that's what I mean. The design is wrong. It should have just been a cylindrical piece. There should be
Yeah.
no moving parts to it. It should just be straight hole in and out. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Come on, popcorn bucket people. What's wrong?
Yeah,
with you?
Kevin. How would you do this thing?
Exactly as Levi just said. I wouldn't.
Just pick it up.
Oh, how would I do it? Well, this is one of those situations where it's a puppet. Like this isn't so much a bucket. This is a cock puppet. So, it go in from underneath. But with that jaw right
Waka,
there,
waka,
it's-
waka, 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 waka.
Hi, everybody.
Get the helicopter going.
Oh shit! Now I want to do land shark jokes with my wiener. Candy graham.
Oh.
Miss Carlsberg.
Oh.
Oh. And then moving on from the lame to the just particularly strange is the Mission Impossible 12, whatever
the hell
that
is that?
This is a container that locks. You have to have a key to open up your popcorn bucket.
Oh, that's terrible as a popcorn idea.
You're gonna lose the goddamn key and never open the damn
immediate,
thing again.
immediately. Like what? Like I would open it with the key and then just toss both. Like I would like. Why would you? That's insane.
Someone's like, "What happens when you get extra butter and you like slip the fucking key and stuff up?"
You're in a dark theater with a bunch of shit and you don't know what you're doing anyway. Like you're losing that key. Like that's a. Ugh.
Yep. I don't know. Most popcorn buckets I'm not a fan of. This I'm not a fan of Mission Impossible, so I'm really not sure.
Ooh.
Well, I guess we are biased as fuck, so it's stupid. I don't care. It looks
That's
fucking
fine.
stupid.
Hey man. I don't like Star Wars, so I mean, we all have our. Oh shit! I didn't even realize there was a pure. Sorry, I know.
Our
so,
buddy Justin out there answers this. It's the two parts of the key needed for the super weapon in the movies.
Oh, shut up! So it's two keys put together to make a super key. Oh, fuck!
Let's go,
Off.
Voltron.
Kevin, I'm kind of with you. I don't know. Like, I don't mind Mission Impossible, but there is a definite. It's movies that I feel like I am bored while I'm watching them sometimes, where I'm just like, okay, like get to the setup. I can see what's happening here. And that's saying as a Fast and the Furious fan. So I don't know what this is saying about me in my like ADHD brain, but like, yeah, Mission Impossible. I want more from them. At this point, they all seem like setups for Tom Cruise's stunts,
Yes,
which is
they are.
cool. But like, there's Las Vegas, and I don't. Why can't you just go do that there instead? I don't know. That's weird.
I never made it past the second one.
Oh, I've watched
I
them all.
heard some of them are actually really good, but I haven't got.
Fallout is good. Actually, we saw, I think it was Ghost Protocol in theaters, and that was a great experience because he's on the Burj Khalifa, like climbing up, and in the theater was a really great, like, oh my god, I feel like we're actually here, like, and I wasn't even high or anything. This was just straight up like, oh my god, what the fuck is actually happening? That was a good moment, but other than that, forgettable movies. It happens.
Well, interesting
I don't know.
popcorn. Fuck it, I guess.
I still want the Moana nacho boat.
Oh, the nacho boat.
Fuck,
that is awesome. That thing fucks. That thing is fucking cool. That is my holy grail now. Like, yes,
that's gonna be
Moana
sold
nacho
out.
boat.
So if you want that, you might want to get to the theater quick for that one.
Oh, I'll get that when I'm an old person and I'm like, I finally got my Moana nacho boat. Put it up on the shelf for all the kiddos to see.
But now I'm lactose intolerant. I can't digest corn.
Thank you, future cheese and future chips. This soy corn and Coca-Cola cheddar is delicious.
I knew the end of my life would involve nachos.
Honestly, I hope we have full spray cheese by then. That would be not like the little kit, but like cheese.
Oh man, I love cheese in a can. That shit is the bomb.
Oh, the Fritos jalapeno cheddar is my thing, and my wife is like, "That is disgusting," and I'm like, "Give it to me, baby."
Dude, that scene on Drawn Together where Toot puts it sprays her mouth and then just puts the whole fucking can and it just fist fucks herself in the face with it. I felt that. I was like, cheddar.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, so on to more stupid things at the movie theater.
Yeah, baby. Let's do it.
They've finally started to get a little wise, and they've set up special events for Minecraft now to make it more like Rocky Horror Experience, where they're welcoming the mess and the riots and
the chickens.
The chickens.
It's better to get out ahead of it if that's happening. From what I've seen with the TikToks, it's like, oh my god, why are you doing this? It's better to get out ahead of it and make some money off of it. I don't.
Well, you can.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the things we talked about last week is a lot of people are going, oh, those poor ushers have to clean all that shit. It doesn't take that long to clean a theater. Trust me. Yeah. And it's not fucking hard. There's a reason why they're all slanted downhill.
Yeah.
But why aren't these movie theaters, instead of complaining, why aren't they selling more fucking popcorn? Here's your bag of fucking popcorn. Take that shit.
Honestly, I was just thinking that if they throw their first thing of popcorn, they're probably gonna want to keep watching the movie. They gotta go get more popcorn.
Yeah.
So if they really want, you're still buying more popcorn anyway. So why don't you just lean into it? Yeah.
Just deal with it
would be nice
for a little while. It's not encouraging anything. It's just make your money.
It'll only be in theaters for a couple more months. Or it'll become a new Rocky Horror. I didn't even think about it like that, but that would be wild.
God, I hope not, because Rocky Horror is so good.
This could be someone's
That's
new
a Disney movie now.
No, Frank is a Disney princess now.
Nice.
I stand corrected.
And so is Rocky. But yeah, so again, good on them for making money. This is a complete fucking fluke. They are printing money at this point. They are getting stupid people to print money for them, and it's working so well. It is the American dream, and I say God bless them.
Yeah. I really want to go see the Minecraft movie. I haven't seen it yet, but realizing that it's the same director as Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, it's like, okay, hold on. What are you doing? I'll watch that. I'll see what you're fucking around with. Have you guys seen it yet? Or are you what's your
No? I'll wait till it's free on streaming.
Oh, I got nephews I can take to it, so it's my excuse. But it's still
there you go.
I really want to go see Minecraft just because my curiosity meter is up really high.
It's the same guy that did Napoleon Dynamite.
And not
Yeah,
okay.
he didn't like that.
I no, but Nacho Libre and Nacho Libre. I haven't even watched Nacho Libre, but it is a movie that has always been in my peripheral that I know the minute I watch it, I'm going to love. And I was telling Caitlin about this the other day, and she's like, "Oh my god, you haven't seen that? That is like your type of movie." And I'm like, "Exactly." So this is why we need to see the Minecraft movie, because it's that same type of humor following through. I'm curious. I don't know if I'm going to be right or wrong. I'm just legitimately like, okay, what are you going to bring to the table? So.
I had a hard enough time enjoying that movie when we watched it. And after we watched it, and again, it's not a bad movie. It is not.
Just not Kevin's kind of movie.
I've only seen it once, and I did not like it. I've only watched Napoleon Dynamite once, and I did not like that as a movie. I was like, this is not, what the fuck is this?
To the movie's point, that's the whole point. Yeah, the more you see it, the more it kind of clicked with you. Because I was the same way. I only saw bits and pieces when it first came out, and I'm like, I'm not interested. That's my wife's favorite movie. So when we first started dating, I watched it with her, and I'm like, that's fine. We watched it the next year for her birthday because it's her birthday movie. We watch it every year. Honestly, ever since we've been together, I like the movie more and more every time I see the movie. And I initially thought it was like,
I realized as a comedian,
but Nacho Libre,
that they're leaning into.
That's right.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Damn.
Can't turn me around on that one. That one I didn't like, but you probably would. So that's don't let me dissuade you on that.
No. It's just something that whenever I see stuff from it, I'm like, that is exactly my type of movie. Why have I not watched it? Now because of the Minecraft movie, I need to check it off the old list. And I got to watch Napoleon Dynamite again. Like I said, I've only seen it once. Just give it another go round.
I met a family like them, and I wanted to. I had to spend
your mom went to college.
An extensive amount of time in their house, like a fly on the wall. And you know that scene in Daredevil where Kingpin puts the guy's head in the car door? I wanted to be the guy so bad, so fucking bad.
Not even Kingpin. Holy shit! Oh man,
Mr. Fisk, you're fat. Vanessa, he's fat.
He's what?
Fat. You got big tits. I'm gonna titty fuck him.
Yes, you would, Kevin.
Anyway,
wow.
Yeah. So
you have some trauma associated with elements of the movie.
Yes,
a little bit.
But if it was on, I'd watch it. It's not completely unenjoyable. Like it is a smart movie. But fuck, did it just annoy me? It fucking annoyed me so bad. And I'm sorry, that gets old Kevin like a deep F in that fuck.
Get off my line, bitches!
You get him, boy.
That gets the bullying going.
Anyways, fat lard.
I don't know. I have no desire to see this, but good on everybody for. I hope it's better than what people say it is, and I hope it's worth the enjoyment that people are getting out of it. I don't know that it's worth the money that it's made. Holy shit. But
hey, stupid movies make crazy money sometimes, like the Transformers sequels do.
Bumblebee was pretty good
Super
from what I
Mario
understand.
Brothers. And in terms of like, Bumblebee is good. The one with John Cena, I really do like that one. It's a stellar movie.
See, I still want to see that one. But
I haven't seen it either. So.
Super Mario Brothers was really good. I liked the new Super Mario Brothers movie.
I did too. That's where it was like, I'm thinking of Minecraft in those terms. And then Sonic too. I love the Sonic movies, and I've even watched the Knuckles TV show.
We watched Sonic 3 like last weekend. That was great.
I fucking love those movies. And I'm looking at these video games movies in that lens more. Less of our like 80s, 90s turning video game, like what we used to have. But people are finally, the algorithm behind whatever makes these movies has finally figured out like, oh, what we really want is a good story with the layers of the lore on it. But other than that, they can throw, like, you give it to a weird director and do something with it. And yeah, like Mario Brothers. I really did enjoy that movie. I liked it. Watched it twice, like immediately after, actually. That wasn't bad. So
yeah, I mean, I fell asleep the first time I watched it, but I was super tired.
Yeah.
But I watched it again, the next day. So,
same with Sonic. Oh man, god damn, I love those Sonic movies.
But I don't know. Like, is there a chicken fucker in in the Minecraft games?
I have no idea.
I don't play them, so I have no idea. I have no idea.
Does anybody in
That's
the
what
chat
Kevin's thinking about, everybody. So
is that what they do? People in the chat, does anybody play Minecraft? Tell us. Like, do they call? Is there a chicken fucker in the movie or in the game?
Hold on.
well, Kevin,
Wow.
choke that chicken.
Chicken
All right, let's keep
fucker.
it
Chicken fucker. Anyway, so
Find out.
let's get on to stupid human news. A man walked in, no shit, on his wife fucking his son. It was a stepmom situation.
There is no chicken fucker. Sorry to continue on, but like continue. Holy shit. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, and apparently she said things like, your penis looks like your father's, but with younger skin. And she gave him a 7 out of 10 sexual rating. Goodness, I don't,
How is this entertainment news?
Yeah.
I'm
Who is
entertained.
this? I mean, like, who is this in particular? That was my like, what?
Because
the
it's
fuck?
TMZ. Like, they
Oh,
don't just
okay.
report normal people news.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
that chick from Pornhub. Jeez.
I guess Kevin's an expert on that. So,
Do we
I'm
have
sorry,
any
but-
other obituaries to go through?
7 out
oh,
of 10
this is the old bitch you wearies.
Well, if you want to see an old bitch, well, just a bitch. She's younger
Oh,
than
she
me.
We're
did
all
come back
old
from
and we're all
space.
bitching.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Send her
So-
back.
Katy Perry went online this week to let everybody know, her fans,
Okay.
that she's okay after all the backlash on the internet, after all the
Oh my
harassment.
God, I'm so happy.
Yeah, that she's okay, and that she understands that the internet is just a breeding ground for the hateful and the unhealthy.
She's
No,
one of them.
bitch, what you are
Bitch.
experiencing is
Bitch.
spite from normal people towards fucking like really, oh God, what's some good words we could use here to
Eat the
describe you?
rich.
Eat the rich.
the
We'll
rich.
start that.
Psychotic host beast.
This is the poor having nothing
Oh
but
my God.
spite for the rich. So when you dangle how fucking beautiful life is from like way up in the clouds and show us flowers and sing classic songs that mean something to the world, but put your fucking song words, let's put your song lyrics to it.
Luigi
Yeah.
Mangione did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
on Wikipedia. You see Dingleberry. Hey, it's a picture of her.
But she has just made a laughing stock of herself. She really did a good job of it. She probably shot herself in the fucking foot. She came back, she immediately went back on tour, and she got videotaped having like the worst dance solo fucking ever. Like, it made Rachel Gunn go, "I'm not that bad, you fuckers."
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
It was fucking terrible. Like, anyway, I don't know. Maybe she watched Rachel Gunn dance and she's a break dancer now too. I don't know. Like, that's been the meme this week is Katy Perry's done a little bit of this, so she's now that. So like, she read Footprints, so now she's the new pope.
She gonna make a country album now?
No,
Yeah,
we already know
she-
Donald Trump is the new pope. What are you doing? Come on, man. Katy Perry can't do it. Job's taken.
Yeah, JD took care of that shit.
What if he did? What if that was the real conspiracy? Kill the Pope, so then they could install Donald Trump as the Pope. Yeah, that's some Illuminati shit. Yeah, that's the
Kind of
real
makes-
shadows.
Makes me want to watch Godfather 3.
Yeah, what?
Wow, bro.
That's the plot.
They do kill the Pope. They do. Every time I think I'm out, I pull my back in.
Every time.
That's what Kevin says when he's with Katy Perry at the Glory Hole.
Oh, don't do that to the glory hole. Come on, like, it has a purpose at least. Katy Perry. She could have stayed in space. Oh my God.
I've not seen that movie, Teeth, but I've heard it's quite nasty.
Yep.
So even Kanye West,
Can I go get Caitlin? Oh my God, Caitlin and I have been talking about this one. Holy shit. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm sorry. Say what you need to say. I just fucking Kanye. God damn it.
even Ye feels sorry for all the shit that she's been having to put herself through for attention.
Bro, just talk to your cousin.
No, don't you understand? He made that up. That was just a joke, bro. He was just kidding. Like, haha. Go Hitler.
We're all after Kanye. As you make your fucking wife trot out fucking naked everywhere, you psycho.
Oh my God, no.
Maybe she didn't do the dishes right. You don't fucking know. Mind your own household, Jeff.
Fuck you.
I think Kevin is jealous of being able to parade your woman.
Do we
out
really
public
need to
naked.
get into family stuff here on this show? I'd clean around here, bitch.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Holy shit. It's just all black guys tonight. I don't mean to be like that. But God damn it. And can I say, I really want to see Sinners. If Sinners comes up, I have been wanting to watch that movie since
I want to see it too, actually.
Since we saw the trailer on the episode I was on, I have been pumped, and then to see all the hype for it, I'm like, oh my God.
It's doing good, so yeah. I'm gonna see it at some point.
I did have a callback picture to put up this week for Sinners. Well, it would have been a callback. No, it was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise took a picture of himself in front of the Sinners marquee and said, "Good job, Brian," and everyone should go see it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure in his eyes that is a shining endorsement. Shining endorsement.
But the name's Ryan.
Isn't that what I said?
You said Brian.
Oh, I meant Ryan Coogler. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think he has the clout that you think he has. Maybe he does. I don't know. Lots of people still think he's cool. I don't. I never really did, but I just don't like.
We're
start speeding.
You don't like Mission Impossible. We're exploring more of this. Tom Cruise does suck. Let's be honest. I'm not whether or not what he did got traction, but no, Tom Cruise sucks in general, and I don't
go to obscurity
as an actor. What? How do you mean obscurity?
Okay.
No, not you. Him.
Oh, no, he's a proficient actor. I don't mean that he's actually bad. He's quite good at his job in a very in the box sort of way. But it's always Tom Cruise, and just the best Tom Cruise performance of all time is Les Grossman in Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
Where he
when he's not himself.
He's actually acting, and it's the best one. Other than that, you get close with Lestat in Interview with a Vampire, but otherwise it's all different variations.
I'd say
Tom
Legend.
Cruise.
I think even
fuck yeah.
Yeah, because Legend was before he learned. Well, no, he maybe Legend.
It was before he learned Scientology, and he went crazy.
That helps exactly. No, Tom Cruise sucks. That's my.
It wasn't a hair commercial for him like Mission Impossible 2 was.
Don't start me on that shit.
It's like a fucking 150-minute long hair commercial.
Well, hair and motorcycles, specifically this crotch rocket motherfucker, just everywhere.
But
or the hair, so the hair could go.
But fortunately, because of that movie, we got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Yeah, because it's DeGray Scott that's the villain in that, and he was originally gonna be able to do it, but the schedule's moved. Yeah,
because he broke his arm.
Yeah,
he broke his arm.
Okay, thank you. Bring it home for me.
All right, so next black guy on the list. Apologies, everyone.
God damn it.
That's Slippery Diddy. Did
he or didn't he?
Didn't he? I think he did. I think he
did. Oh, he did. Jesus Christ.
Slippery bastard. He
Lots
has
of baby oil.
Yeah. turned down a plea deal and is maintaining his innocence.
Bro, keep pleading you're innocent. I mean, innocent till proven guilty, but bro, it's bad.
The only way this is going to work out for you is if fucking Shaggy is your goddamn lawyer.
Or Saul Goodman.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Said you could stand in the shower. Wasn't me. God damn it. I am dead. I don't
There's so
want to
many
be in
people
this
in
world
Hollywood
anymore.
that point at him and they're like, this happened.
I want to see. What's that?
Oh, there's a whole lot of people in Hollywood that have been screaming for years, like, about him. Nobody wanted to listen. So it's like, there's a track record here. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire, yo. I mean,
I have a weird thing with Justin Bieber now where like I didn't like care about him before, but after I learned everything that like Diddy did to him, like when you see Justin Bieber's behavior, you're like, oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, buddy. Like I have I don't listen to his music or anything like that. It's just a whole new like appreciation for him as a person where you're like, you see like the way he reacts, you're like, God damn, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Like, ooh. So fuck you, Diddy.
Dude,
or don't fuck you. No fucking.
He got to circle jerk on a pretty white boy, dude. Fucking that's.
hey, when he goes to prison, he can have the same thing again too. But it'll be the other way around.
I don't know.
That never goes well in prison.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Chomo's
gonna
no
happen
go.
to him in prison. Like, is
gotta-
his wealth going to be able to protect him?
No,
Nope.
No, it will. It doesn't matter. Like it did. Like whether he's black or white or anything in between, he has enough money that it won't matter in the end. He'll get a Bill Cosby or a Harvey Weinstein, like
Oh yeah.
you know, that easy kind of release because like, well, the lawyers will say, well, I mean, we can't put like Diddy in a regular lockup. You know, he's such a famous person in general, so we have to be able to like separate him into a better home. And he can afford that because of money. The whole military industrial complex continues on. Sorry, this is man. I was getting really dark on this, but that's what'll happen. He's not going to jail.
My cousin Lawrence was in prison with Rick James, and
Oh shit.
was in the same prison as Rick James at the same time. Like they weren't cellmates or nothing. But he said that like people would fucking harass the shit out of Rick James for his food. Like that scene from Half Baked where Nasty Nate goes after his fruit cocktail. The very same fucking thing would happen to him all the time. And he fucking have to like try to buy off people and give them drugs. It's like shit. Try to have people smuggling drugs for him so he could fucking give to people and have his own. So anyway,
well, good luck.
You can only hope.
You're gonna need it, brother.
Yeah,
I don't know if Rick James deserved it, but I hope Diddy gets that. Sorry. That's,
Rick James didn't deserve it. He paid for services that were rendered, and the lady complained because anyway.
Oh, okay. I was assuming cocaine, honestly. Like that would have been black guy in the 80s.
Yeah, I thought it was drug possession.
Yeah.
Well, he did get caught with drugs. I don't know if there was a felony amount, but he had kidnapped a hooker and burned her with a crack pipe.
He missed the black part. Like that was
that-
oh my god. Wow, holy shit. Look at this Karen. What the fuck?
Oh, oh god.
Pulling an
I
Amber
remember this
Heard over
headline.
here. What the fuck?
Amber Turd, brother.
Oh my god.
A woman was arrested earlier this week for pooping on a car in a road rage incident. And when she asked the cops why she was under arrest, she said, why? It was a clean poop. I didn't have to wipe or anything. No joke.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh, and there's pictures. Wow. Oh.
Yeah. I'd like to point out, however, she is wearing a fucking adult diaper.
I
Keep it moving.
I
Oh my
wasn't
God.
prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. My brain is having a spike out. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ! After this, the Diddy, that one girl like raping a kid. Like, yeah, this is awesome. Wow, cool. I'm fine.
All right.
Happy birthday to somebody.
So, happier
Chocolate
news.
cake.
They have made a discovery in Texas during an archaeological dig. They've been doing some work on the Alamo, and recently they found buried in a basement a bicycle.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman's bicycle?
It is indeed Pee Wee Herman's bicycle in the basement there. Yeah. This floated around this week, and I was like, oh, that's so clever. After like the first 34 fucking times I'd seen it, but I was like, it's going on the show. I don't care. All right. Let's start to slide downhill towards entertainment. Gwyneth Paltrow. I can't even say her name.
She must have lit another candle.
So she's been going to court. She's being sued frivolously because someone ran into her and then he is suing her. Whereas this guy ruined her vacation and made her late for the rest of her day's trip, and she didn't get to go skiing for the rest of the day, and it just wasted all of her money and time. So she is making a stink in the news saying this is exactly what's wrong with our justice system in America today. The fact that this man could sue because he hit her. This is the justice system. This is what we call justice and freedom in America. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, people have killed people on Twinkies. People have fucking sued McDonald's for burning their dick with coffee.
Brothers have shot brothers over a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, like this is what's wrong with our fucking system. Like, you don't watch politics much, do you?
Totally,
like we have
this is nothing. I was gonna say this is such a nothing case. I'm just like, okay.
The judge is gonna probably throw it out.
Yeah.
I hope
like this
so.
is in the grand scheme of like terrible legal things happening right now. This is so nothing that like how is it actually news? It was a clean poop. It felt like real news. Like I learned something from that. This I just learned that people are stupid. I already know that. Why do I need more of that?
On this week's episode of Divorce Court.
She's a horrible person, and she doesn't even remember she was in Iron Man. So fuck it. The Top Gun Maverick filmmaker Joseph Kosinski, not to be confused with Krasinski, is set to direct a Miami Vice remake.
Another one.
Another one. Yeah. Yep. I'm not. What was the last one good enough to?
I liked it.
I don't know. Like the only part of Miami Vice I ever liked was the stunt show at Universal Studios, and that was because I was forced to watch it. Otherwise, I was never a Miami Vice fan. Like that whole part of the '80s was just lost to me.
I watched this with like my dad back in the day. So, and then the movie was fine. It was not the same show or idea or concept, but it was fine. It was enjoyable. It had Colin Farrell in it.
Yeah. Like as far as 80s shows that came about that I really enjoyed, 21 Jump Street was surprisingly fucking good. Like
the movie or the show?
The movie.
Fucking
the first movie was fine. The second one was shit.
I didn't see the second
I love
one.
them both. Oh no. Oh my god. The second one's almost better. I want a third one. Crossover with MIB. I understand how that works, but it's still I want it. I still want it.
Yeah, the first one I thought was really goddamn funny, and even Baywatch, I thought that was fucking funny.
Yeah,
but
Kev, you would like 22 Jump Street. Like it goes meta on top of being the sequel on top of it in a very like Hot Shots old like Top Secret sort of way. Like it works. It fucks. It's a good movie. Like I said, I think I like the second one more than I like the first one. Just like
Interesting. But I don't know how much I need another reboot of Miami Vice.
It could be okay. We'll have to wait and see, though.
You know,
if it's set in the 80s, it can work. But if they're trying to do another modern update on this, it's just not going to work.
I would love more of that, like 80s set TV shows, like gritty one, like honestly, another Miami Vice. Like, yeah, I'll buy that.
Give me my Simon and Simon, god damn it.
But it needs to have just as much steamy sex scenes as the 80s and a lot of cocaine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't modernize that shit.
Diaries, baby.
Man, we haven't done an 80s show in a while. It's like my libido's like, I miss that shit. Come on, man.
We're going to get back to the 80s.
Look, porn was expensive back then. All right. People had to do what they could to, mass produce it for everybody. It was beautiful. It was a good
Reaganomics,
system.
we just put it on TV.
Yep.
Say
no to drugs, yes to sex.
Sex. But sex feels better on drugs. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
And then you add rock and roll to that, and then boom, you're gone. It's all gone.
Boom. So I hesitate to report this, except for the fact we know it's not a rumor, but they have been scouting locations in the original filming spots of the original Friday the 13th movies for the new Crystal Lake series. So that's out in what, New Jersey?
Yeah.
They've been scouting these locations, and I want to say it's already a done deal. They're filming in the original Crystal Lake. They're not saying that, but the adults, we know.
Yeah, we're not dumb. Vinny knows too.
I'm sure he does. Yeah. Vinny should be involved. F them for not making him involved. And I know he's not involved because he's talking about it too much.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like Bo DeMayo.
He knows too much.
Yeah. Oh, now dig this. I love this first look poster. I want to see this movie so bad. I don't want to cry. I don't want to feel that I need to cut myself or whatever, but
too late. You know it's going to happen. Come on.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Documentaries are even better on drugs.
They really are. Oh,
well,
yeah,
I know that voice. No, you know what? I will say this about that. The documentary I watched this week was really good, and I did happen to be on drugs, but it was still really good. It was about the making of It from '91, and I was like,
"You need to see Superman, the documentary on Christopher Reeves."
No, dude, I don't want to cut myself and cry. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched Will You Be My Neighbor? I don't. I'm not ready for that. I need a box of tissues. I need a support system. By that I mean
we love miserable Kevin.
Melancholy Kevin. Charismatic Kevin.
No, we want broken, defeated, miserable. We want to see the anger flow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, young.
Can we live in both?
Jedi.
Oh, God. No. Listen to him, you can, or do what you will with what you got.
May the 4th be with you tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah. Fuck Star Wars. God, that's a terrible series. Just all of them. All of them. All of them suck. We don't need to get into it because I do. It's not a hatred, but man, talk about a bullshit series. Just why? Why are you guys fans of that? Like, is that what it's like for other people when I talk about Tremors? Like, what is Star Wars? What is this bullshit?
Very well, maybe.
What is this? What is this? Why is there billions of dollars spent on Star Wars? Like, there are people going hungry in the world. Like, wow. Because
Carrie Fisher and Natalie Portman were awesome. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh, and Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's dope.
Yeah, honestly, that kid's like 16? Why is this 16-year-old saving the world? I don't know. I don't like any, and I don't. Sorry,
nobody else is going to do it.
No, there's tons of people behind the scenes. That's not how a revolution works. And from what I understand,
the chosen one.
From what I understand of Andor, I think that's the point. It's an everybody thing. But yeah, sorry. Move on from my hatred of Star Wars. But yeah.
From what I understand, the point of Star Wars, fuck Andor. I don't know if that's true or not, but nobody likes Disney.
That's fair.
This is your first look for a movie that just I don't want to say dropped, but the knowledge of it dropped this week. It's a film called film by the maker Barbarians called Weapons. And the poster is beautiful. It reminds me of The Thief of Always, the paperback to The Thief of Always.
Yes.
And it's basically a group of kids from one particular class that all get up in the middle of the night at the same time and leave their bedrooms and all walk down the street and walk into the dark, and they're never seen again.
Until.
And then you've got to deal with like this teacher who doesn't know why her class all disappeared. She had nothing to do with it, but everyone's pointing fingers at her, and there's like 7 different fucking Avengers in this movie.
It's very Twilight Zone, like that premise.
I do have the trailer queued up.
Like the kids disappear, but just the way the town turns on her was like, oh shit, that's like, ooh, that's some deep. I'll take some deep cut.
Yeah, and I don't know if this woman can. I've never seen her before, so when I say this, I don't mean to sound disrespectful. I don't know if she can act like this. This and Fantastic Four are going to be my first experience watching her, so I am going to be excited to see that. And
she is Ruth from the TV show Ozark on Netflix, everybody. And she was good in that show.
Was she in Wolfman? Is she the actress?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Oh, that's right.
She confused me. Okay. But that's fine. Maybe I'll learn more.
That was not a good movie.
I had no desire to see it. It just looked dumb.
20 minutes in, I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out. But let's take a peek at this because you could describe it, but seeing the trailer will give you goosebumps. It's totally fucking awesome.
But where's Madison?
Wongers.
Nope.
So that looks fun to me anyway.
Yeah. I don't know about the name though. I don't know if that's a good name.
It'll probably make sense when the movie comes out.
I feel like that's a well-written thing that happens in the script. It feels like that's like a very specific word to use.
Yes, I'm sure it is. But just where we are in our society, let's maybe not associate kids with the word weapons. Just call it Uvalde or
Jesus Christ.
Sandy Hook.
Jesus Christ.
Something a little less clever.
Somebody trying to get us banned on YouTube right now.
Fuck off! I'm not the one that fucking did it. I didn't name the goddamn movie.
Let's all go see Columbine. That'll be a good movie. Yeah.
Next poster. Here's a sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Terrifying. Okay.
Before he went to prison, I never should have showed him that dirty magazine that was in my mommy's drawer. It was not the same kind of dirty magazine that was in my daddy's drawer. I sucked his D until he went to prison.
So fucking
was that?
gross.
What the fuck was that? That was beautiful. That was a great riff.
That's what Diddy did.
That's what Kanye did.
Or not Diddy. Kanye, his cousin went to prison, and he said he felt slightly guilty about it.
Because, the dick sucking. Yeah. I do know this. It was just like Kevin. It was a beautiful riff on that. That I'm like, oh my god, did this actually happen? And yeah, sure did. That's fucking Kanye, God, and Diddy. Oh wow, just all these black men tonight.
They're starting to. Their shittiness is starting to blend.
That's where it's hard. Like I'm having a hard time to, and then you add Terrence Howard to it too. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know who's the worst.
It's the plot for Together, actually.
Oh shit! Maybe the three of them are going to be the new Three Amigos in the new movie.
Ooh, the three Blamigos.
The three homies.
No,
the three homies.
I'm not
That-
engaging in that racist bullshit. All I'm saying is they
After everything else you've done on this stream.
I know. I thought that was rather tame after everything, but that's fine. Just throw me. I fucked up. It was
Yeah, totally screwed up
definitely
you,
me.
Levi, over here.
just left that one hanging. Like it's not my fault.
I have my
Ableist
fucking
cunt.
limits. One day we'll get a sponsor that'll call us and be like,
You guys not do that? Nope.
No, they call it like, we have a new brand of douches that we need you to be able to sell. And we absolutely love your catchphrase. Could you just always call us ableist cunts? Oh, sure. However, where's your money? Let's roll, sir. On today's episode of Suns and Shadows, have your special brand of ableist cunt for when you need to keep that fresh area clean. Suns and Shadows brand ableist cunts coming to a store near you.
we'll put up a vote, see if that's what people, listeners, want to be called.
Special scent ableism.
Those are not nice things, God damn it.
Who cares?
Oh,
So this poster freaks me the fuck out. I saw this on Reddit the other day, and
this is a
I see what
crazy
they're
trailer.
I see what they're going for, and it's still like, oh, holy shit! What the fuck is this?
yeah, I like it, but I don't. This reminds me of that episode of Friday the 13th that I really like, where the guy wants to become the singer, and their bodies start to mesh into one. And it was really gross to me when I was a kid. And we just watched it a couple months ago for the Nostalgia TV. And it's still pretty gross. I enjoyed it just as much. And I imagine that's what this movie is going to be similar to.
Yeah.
And it may even be just like 5 or 10 minutes of that grossness. But if it's a good lead up, I'm down.
Pull a full of the substance and just go practical effects horror on it. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, right? And then big news for the weekend.
The black guys! The fucking black guys! What are you doing? And I have to say, for the listening audience, I have 6 half-black nephews from 3 different... it's my sister's kids. They're from 3 different baby daddies and all of this. So it's not about me having a card or anything. It's about me having experience. So I'm not saying these things in a true, like, evil fashion. This is just like, oh my God, there's so many black guys in my face right now.
The views of Suns and Shadows do not share those of our guests or commentators or co-hosts.
Please go see House of Ruckus if you're in the area on the Instagrams. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm bye.
Yeah, goddamn, he left.
How's everyone enjoying the Kang Dynasty tonight? So
it is a good thing that they can this though.
Yeah, for those that remember, Marvel came out after Endgame and they had this wonderful what do they call it? Roadmap, where they had all the movies and TV shows, and they were talking about the integration of movies and TV shows and how it was all going to work, and there was going to be more content than ever, and it was all going to lead up to the Kang Dynasty, which was going to open this weekend. The Kang Dynasty did not open this weekend because the Kang Dynasty was never made. The Kang Dynasty was never made because Jonathan Majors beat the shit out of his girlfriend.
After she spit on him.
Yeah, she probably hit him too, but
yeah, lady under a buck like totally can lay waste to a dude who's like 215 pounds of like pure muscle.
Have you ever pissed off a black chick?
Yep. Have you?
Yes. And I've seen that Eddie Murphy skit.
Yes.
Yeah, where he talks about slapping black women, how it used to be fashionable back in the 50s. You used to be like, oh, I guess I deserved that. He's like, you hit a black woman, it's like, my father don't put his hands in my face, motherfucker. He just goes nuts. So yeah, the Jonathan Majors thing, he has an issue with aggression and stuff like that. He's a huge fucking narcissist. But again, I liked him in season 1 of Loki. I don't think they should have cast him in Kang as Kang, though. I don't. Like, they ignored his social problems, and Disney's supposed to have a very strict guideline of how their actors are supposed to live. And if RDJ can fucking like live clean and fucking be that person and get other people to do it, then why can't fucking Jonathan Majors? Like,
and thank
come
you,
on,
Rick Costa. I was thinking she was white. I got caught up in that. But yeah, she was white. Sorry. That's a good clarification. But yes. Jonathan Majors, should have learned.
I was waiting to correct Kevin on that, but he went from black women to being crazy and vicious to actually talking about the headline.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you don't put your
like
hands
a true
in a
white
black
boy.
woman's-
Yeah.
Don't put your hands in a black woman's face. She will fucking kill you.
Ableist cunt.
Fucking kill you.
Yeah. No, I feel bad in a way. Like, this is like to have all of that and to like throw it away in basically an instant. Like, that's but also better. I don't know. And like one of you said, RDJ. Like, look, come on, that's the whole point of that like Iron Man character and Robert Downey Jr. Like, if you can't like work forward on that, like, what you doing? On one of the biggest franchises in the world, bigger than fucking Star Wars. Fuck you, Star Wars. But yeah, like, it sucks. That just hurts.
Yep.
It's probably for the best because the character didn't work anyway, for the most part. I mean, I know, Kevin, you liked him in Loki, but like, it didn't work in Ant-Man in the Quantum Mania movie. It totally fell apart and imploded in and on itself. So,
because I don't
what were
think
they going to
did the
do?
character properly.
Actually,
And
carry
also-
through because the movie bombed. Like, you
Those were-
can't continue with that.
Technically, those are different versions of him too. I really like this He Who Remains that's in season 1, and when he comes back in season 2, like that very calm time traveler like suave that he has, like of knowing everything and just like striding into it. It was really cool. His Quantum Mania there was an aggression to it because obviously he'd been trapped and stuff. But I don't know. I think he could have tried. I would have liked to have seen him tried. Now we're getting Robert Downing Jr., which is we'll see if that works. I really hope it does, but it would have been interesting to have this instead.
I don't want to see Robert as Dr. Doom. I don't. I have no desire to see Robert as Dr. Doom.
He's going to play a variant of Iron Man, though, too.
I understand that, but that's
They're trying
not
to find
Dr.
some
Doom.
way to make it work. But it's coming out in one fucking year. They only just started shooting like a week ago.
Dude, I don't want to jump the gun, but let's move ahead. Thunderbolts.
Get away from black guys. Gotcha.
Is there a black guy in here? Any black? No black. Okay. That one guy turns people into black things. Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Bob.
He's a blackinator. He's a blackerer.
Into the blackness void with you.
I regret my choice of words. A blackerer. Anyway, Kevin.
The blackening.
The Blackening is an actual movie.
I know. That's why I said it.
Anyway.
And I have it in my collection. I've seen it. I like it until
do.
the ending, actually.
I only know it for the Beaconing, that episode of Bob's Burgers. So I assume they're close to each other.
Probably.
Turkeys and black people.
Is that the one with Mike Epps?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I wanted to see that one. Anyway, so what happened instead of the Kang Dynasty, we got Thunderbolts. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's still an Avengers movie happening this weekend.
What?
This is their answer to not having an Avengers movie for the weekend.
Is changing the name on this movie at the very end.
That was the point of the asterisk, as I always understood it. Yeah.
Yes, and most of us really have kind of known that the entire time. Like, we knew this was not going to be the Thunderbolts. They were just calling it the Thunderbolts. Nobody from the Thunderbolts is in this movie. So again, why call it the Thunderbolts? Because they're not.
No
really.
Baron Zemo.
It was a swerve. Yeah,
Yep.
without Baron Zemo in this, I had zero desire to see it in general. If it was called the Thunderbolts, and once they put that asterisk up there or asterisks, then you're kind of like, okay, they're up to something. They're up to something. Give it a chance. And okay, whatever. It was. I don't want to say it's exciting. I don't know if anyone stood up and clapped, but it works, I guess.
I want to see it. I don't know. They got me back. I'll watch.
I'll see it at some point.
I want to see it because these are the characters, or a few of the characters out of phases 4 and 5 that I did like.
I love David Harbour's Red Guardian. I'll watch him in anything. Like, please.
Apparently, he's really good in this. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him and Florence Pugh. They were really good together. And
Hannah
Russell.
John. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I really liked Wyatt Russell as John Walker. I didn't think I would. Well, because I don't like John Walker. You're not supposed to like John Walker. So I liked Wyatt Russell as that character because he played him, as just as unlikable as he is in the comics.
Oh, yeah.
Rick saw it. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, I did not see Captain America 4. I will see it eventually, just like I will see Thor 4 eventually. I don't know. Phases 4 and 5, there's a very small handful of pictures that I'm like, ooh, I want to go see that right now. But most of it I have not watched.
That's where I didn't really want to see Falcon, but I'll watch like Thunderbolts. Like that's where that's where I'm at. I'll take that.
I watched Falcon and Winter Soldier, and that's where my investment is to see Thunderbolts. Like I want to see what the payoff is after watching those fucking 9-hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
That was kind of caca by the end.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Don't you know the first step to terrorism is you blow up the people you're trying to help? Always, man. Awesome.
Yeah, but see, this is where I get upset. So Lewis Pullman didn't want to play the Sentry with the character named Bob, because the last character he just played in a movie was also named Bob. Fuck off. The character's name is Bob, you nepotistic piece of shit.
Yeah. Bill Jr.
Who's
the
president? Oh my God. Oh, I just put that together. I did not know that.
You're welcome.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I
fuck off, man. You're no president. Sorry. I just putting 2 and 2 together.
We don't know that yet. He may aspire to great things like his father did. But not right now, motherfucker. Quit making shit demands like that. Like, can we change his name? No, motherfucker. This is a comic book. It's a comic book character. It has a long fucking history. Not so much this one, but most of them have long fucking histories and rich backstory. A lot of love for each of these characters. Not so much this one, but again, you don't change their fucking names because you don't like it. That's what's wrong with Marvel movies. A writer doesn't like it. An actor doesn't like it. A producer doesn't like it. A director doesn't like it. Oh, I'm going to change it. It was stupid. No one cares what you fucking think. What they care about is wanting to see a representation of the fucking source material that they like. That's what they want to fucking see. That's why phases 4 and 5 have just really not been that good. They've not been representations of the things that people are familiar with and that they want to see. That's why I'm afraid of what they're going to do with Fantastic Four. Oh, I didn't like playing Human Torch this way, so we reinvented the character. Well, then that's not Johnny Storm. Don't tell me you're reinventing the character, but then tell me it's a Fantastic Four movie. No, you're making new characters and calling them something different. I don't know. I am not cool with what they've done with the MCU, and I'm not super looking forward to what's going on yet, because they still haven't finished showing all the shit that they made during COVID. Like, they're just finishing that shit up. Anyway.
I loved that rant. That was worth it. That was honestly really good. And I agree with you on that. That was
well to my point. They don't
Sorry,
even
go
know
ahead.
what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're
No, they
just
don't.
figuring it out. And to prove that point, the Easter egg at the end of Thunderbolts was filmed 3.5 fucking weeks ago.
Yep. The final post credit scene.
And this
The outfits changed, the haircuts changed.
Wow.
Like, come on. They're not even fucking trying anymore. They haven't in several years. And I'm tired of it. I am. Because I loved the MCU. Like, it was a great thing to go see a Marvel movie or 2 Marvel movies. Holy shit, we're getting 3 this year.
What? You're not excited for Ironheart, brother? Because that's what's next.
No, again, all of that COVID bullshit, fuck right off. Fuck right off. All of their rebranded characters, fuck right off. I don't care. And I can't say that I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the X-Men. They said that they have a 10-year plan for the X-Men post-Avengers and Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
If you would have made a comic accurate X-Men movie 25 years ago, I would have fucking skeeted all over. But right now,
He's
I
not
don't
here right
care.
now, so just give the man a break. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
We'll
Apologies,
ski later.
Skeeter. Like, he doesn't know what he's done here.
yeah. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with the MCU, and I think I just let out a whole bunch of feelings that I had repressed.
No,
I can't
those
get invested in it, and I'm not even a comic book
unrepressed.
fan.
unrepress them. Yeah, I feel you, man. I used to have the same thing. I used to love going to see it, and I still do, but it's harder to now. It's harder to, and it really sucks. Like, there's good stuff few and far between, but like I feel your pain. I'm in it. I'm in it with you, man.
Well, now Figgy's saying that he feels that it's too difficult for people to go see Marvel movies because they feel like they have to have seen everything that happened before that.
Gee, I wonder fucking why.
I was gonna say, I do feel like I have to see everything.
There's too much fucking homework. And he literally said that. It's like, bro, you ushered this era in. This is your fucking fault.
Yes. And
go fuck off to Star Wars, get rid of Kathleen Kennedy over there, and let Marvel go into the hands of somebody who actually gives a shit. At this point, give it to fucking Rob Liefeld.
Okay. In a
I
long
know that's
series of bad
I
ideas.
know that's wild.
That's a terrible one. I can't even yes and that. That is just bad. Like, wow.
No.
All the
like,
proportions are they're casting The Rock as everybody. First and foremost.
He was gonna be Apocalypse, actually.
Yeah, he's the only one big enough. Sorry, like as an actual actor to fit those like Liefeld proportions. Like, oh my god. No.
I was just kidding. God.
If they could
was
make
bad.
him not be The Rock, I would love to see him as Apocalypse.
Yeah,
but he will be The Rock as Apocalypse.
So
yeah,
I hate
and that's
The
what
Rock
I
as an
don't
actor
want.
currently. I hate The Rock as an actor currently, but I recently
I've
went
always
back-
hated The Rock as an actor
No,
and as
he's
a
got some
wrestler.
Walking Tall, The Rundown. There's some good ones there.
Rundown was good.
I watched Southland Tales again, and that movie is still wild. But I appreciated that The Rock did a different performance outside of The Rock. Like, he's all jittery and shit. I was like, okay, I like this. Cool, you're acting. I appreciate this. It's the Tom Cruise, Les Grossman thing. Like, okay, you're actually not The Rock. Thank you. I can appreciate this performance now.
I didn't like the movie, but I liked his character, Pain and Gain.
Oh, yeah.
Pain and Gain was supposed to be based on a true story, and it was based on a true story. They just didn't get the story right at all. But like, he himself was really good in that movie, like, or it was funny. Like, he beat the shit out of Tony Shalhoub pretty well. I think that was Tony Shalhoub. Anyway,
Never saw
Or
it.
Jeremy Renner now, not a black guy. Let's keep it rolling.
Hey, White Boy Summer.
yeah. So keeping on with the MCU
Sorry, everybody.
and their shittiness. So they've always been out to fuck the original 5 Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, like, really hardcore. Like, that's like
She
why her
sued
movie
the
got released.
butt off their
Yeah.
ass.
Fuck yeah, she did. She won. Good for her.
Robert Downey Jr. had his contract locked in tight.
Oh, he knew. He knew. And the first Avengers movie gave him bag for life.
And leverage. So he protected his friends.
Yeah, I was going to say,
And once he was done, once all their contracts expired, Disney started practicing new methods of employment with these Marvel characters. And that's why you're not seeing long-term contracts. And people are like, well, I'm going to be in it if it does well. They just started doing things differently, and they started nickel and diming everybody. And with Scarlett, they paid her in the way that they told Robert they were going to pay everybody. But then they didn't release the movie to the theaters exclusively like they said they were going to, and they fucked her over on money because of legal jargon.
Yeah.
So more recently, they said that they were going to do a season 2 of Hawkeye, and they approached Jeremy Renner to do season 2, and they said we're going to give Hawkeye or Clint more of a role. He's going to do more things, but we're only going to pay you half of what we paid you last season. And to his point, though we all just kind of scoffed at the idea of his competency, Rob Liefeld said, wow, that's typical Marvel.
Yeah. Kind of is.
And that's not so much Marvel, that's Disney, but that's not Disney, that's Marvel. They're all the same company now.
That's all of it. Actually, I have a really funny story. So the reason that Jamie Kennedy isn't in the 7th Tremors movie is basically that. Like, because he was in Tremors 5 and then Tremors 6. And then when they came to make like the 7th one, they were like, hey, we want you to carry the torch for the future on this, but we're going to pay you less than you made on Tremors 5. And he was like, well, if you want me to like carry it on and you're going to pay me less, like, fuck you. So he walked. Like, so it's in everything. They do it everywhere.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Do you want to keep it going? Do you want to keep the print? We'll give you a little less money. Like, you get to keep it going, but it's like, I don't trust you. What the fuck you doing? No, fuck off. Good for Jeremy Renner, I say.
They are actually telling actors that it's part of the honor to be part of the MCU. They're actually
asking the prestige like it used to.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a fucking joke anymore. And I feel guilty for saying that because I love these Marvel movies so much. I love these characters. They mean so fucking much to me that it actually bothers me to see them get messed up.
Yeah. And Hawkeye is core to the team, bro. Again, I'll be fucked without him.
We got the video here. We're going to play this 1 minute little clip.
They asked me to do.
Here, I'm going to go pee real quick, but I'm going to listen.
And they offered me half the money. I'm like, wow, it's going to take me twice the amount of work for half the amount of money. And so 8 months of my time, essentially. And to do it for half the amount. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why? Did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? Maybe that's why you want to pay me half of what I made on the first season? And this is not Marvel, mind you. This is like this Disney, not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants. I told them to go fly a kite. I mean, just at the insult offer. And we didn't see eye to eye on that. And sadly, and I still love the character. I still love to do it. But I had to defend myself. I didn't ask for any more money, mind you, right? It's just payment we made the first season. So it's a little disheartening that didn't happen, but that's fine. I'm happy to let that go because my body's probably thanking me, time and time again that I'm not doing it right.
Yeah,
but
right.
We'll see.
Like, he is a very well-respected man in my house. My wife really, I think he's one of her gimmies or one of her hall passes. But
yeah, I can see that.
Like, she listens to his music. She loves his movies and his TV show. Like,
how's his hot sauce? Does she have his hot sauce?
Oh no,
that's a Glass Onion joke. Like Jeremy Renner's small batch hot sauce, like Edward Norton's character has it. So I always wonder if he actually has like a Jeremy Renner brand small batch hot sauce. So
no, I was gonna be like, no, I gotta go fucking ask her. Hey, baby, does he have hot sauce?
He probably does. In all honesty, it sounds like on brand for him. But no, he's a cool dude. I really do like Jeremy. He sounded really sad.
Like, he does not suffer fools, though. So when you hear fans complaining, oh, he's a bit of an asshole. No, he just doesn't put up with the assholes.
Yeah. I felt his pain there. It was really interesting to I've only read what he's been saying. I haven't like actually listened to it. And yeah, he's
That's
right.
why we really liked this video. Like his explanation and his sincerity to it was very evident. Like he's not just telling a story. He's telling you how he felt.
Yeah. And to take it even farther beyond the like, it's not Disney, it's not Marvel. There's the specific accountants, like the actual money marketers, like that are making those terrible decisions. You don't even ever really know who they are. They're not like executives or people that you're actually working with. It's just the money people. It's just the money people. Oh, we could pinch it. We could pinch it.
Well, it's like Steve will tell you, those people change all the time.
Yeah, no, that's
who they are.
That's exactly why I was thinking of it. It's like there was a really, like, he sounded, weirdly enough, Jeremy Renner sounded like Robert Jane, who plays Melvin. And the way he was talking, it was a very much a like, oh man, I could hear Robert J. I've heard him say stuff like that even too, but it was like the same cadence and accent. It was like, yep, okay, yep, I feel that pain there. That's a realness. But yeah, I love you, Jeremy Renner. Pay you more. It is an honor, but you're the reason that it is an honor. Like, there's a reason that at the end of Endgame, it's those 6 signatures that got that super credit. Like, not anybody else, but those 6 in particular, for a good goddamn reason.
Yeah,
exactly.
Anyway, that sucks. I didn't see the first season, but I was
good.
hoping it was good enough for a second. I watched the pilot. The pilot was cool. So, but anyway, on to DC news. Now, Sergeant Rock has been not canceled, but postponed. So this is going to be the first case, I think, so far of DC's. This is going to be their Kang Dynasty. They didn't. Not everything was in place by the time that filming was going to start, or I don't know about filming, if that's the word for it, but production. They couldn't get everything in order before production was going to begin, so they weren't going to be able to make their release time. So it's postponed until they can figure all that shit out, and I don't know how much it's going to be involved in their main roadmap.
It's being put off till about end of 2026 potentially. Also, they're going to be watching what's happening with Superman and the Supergirl movie just to see how well things are going or not going before they make any more further progression in the DCU movie slate.
Yeah. And then what else do we have here? Oh, this one kind of sucks. Discovery is cutting 700 seasons of TV content, dozens and dozens of shows. Mind you,
oh my God,
85% of this, I think, is going to be Discovery content, like reality show. So I'm okay with that.
Or license it off to like Netflix, Prime, and everybody else. That's what they're doing.
Yes. So, but you're going to see Max Originals like Titans. Let's see here. Adult Swim shows like Home Movies and Samurai Jack and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air are all going to be removed. So, and I imagine those are going to be big over on Netflix. Like wherever The Fresh Prince goes, that'll end up getting watched wherever it goes.
More black men, Kevin. Jeez.
I didn't say anything about the slap. Jesus.
Nope. I was gonna say everybody learn how to torrent, either buy physical or get your torrent seeders out, and just look it up, people. Like Hi-Ho Silver away.
Yeah, right.
Archive.org, everybody. Archive.org.
Oh, there's a good one.
Now, let's see here. How many times have you guys bought the White Album?
Well,
I'm gonna have to buy it again.
It's coming from Disney. So,
but you know what? I didn't think they were going to put out another nice physical set for Rocky Horror after they bought it, and they stopped printing things like this. They stopped printing Die Hard and a few other Fox classics. You're just kind of like, ooh, when are we going to get to see these again? And the time is now, and they're getting a 4K restoration, and it's actually going to go to the theaters. And I'm like, fuck. So now I got to buy it again. I want to say I have 2 DVDs. I never bought the Blu-ray. I never bought the Blu-ray because I knew a 50th anniversary was going to come soon. So the last edition I have, I think, is the 25th anniversary edition. And it's a nice set.
Okay.
But glorious. I want to see it in 4K.
I'm probably gonna get it myself. So
Like Rocky Horror is my
I
jam.
don't have it in my collection like at all.
Oh, I fell in love with this when I was a kid. Like I had a teacher that let me listen to the soundtrack, and I hadn't seen the movie. I don't think I saw the movie until I was like 15 or 16.
Oh wow.
And when I told my teacher, "Oh yeah, I heard the soundtrack when I was 12 and I really liked it." And he's like, "You've never seen the movie?" He's like, I said, "No." He hands me the movie, the VHS, and sends me home. Fuck.
That was enough.
Yep, I went out and bought the CD that afternoon. Yep. So I will definitely be going to see that in the theater. Definitely be getting it again on now 4K. Probably get another digital audio version of it.
Damn.
But you know what? I'm there.
You had to say the music, and now I'm just like, Michael Remy was there when the earth stood still. And you just fucked me up for the rest of the night now. Like
Dude, Tim Curry was fantastic.
Opportunity, bless my soul. I really love the rock and roll. God damn it. Fuck.
Meatloaf was fucking great, man. I
Yes, he
him.
was.
Like I love like some of the most embarrassing fucking music, and Meatloaf is one of those fucking singers. And I'm just like, oh, that guy's voice gave me goosebumps and shit. Powerful, and the guitar was awesome.
And the sax. Oh, I love a good saxophone.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's sex on the phone. That's what we're currently doing. This is the saxophone. Yep. This is OnlyFans, right? Did I not sign into the right one? Hold on.
Oh, harder.
Oops.
Yes, Daddy, please. I love you.
That's getting clipped.
So I thought this wasn't news at all. I thought this was like
a
repost. Apparently, Rockstar Games has postponed again the release of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yep.
So I don't know. We'll see if it'll be for the PS5 or the PS6. I'm sure it'll be a little bit of both. But they are postponing it until May of 2026, I think.
Yep.
And again, I'm just kind of like, wasn't that already your guys' release date? Like, I thought I've been hearing that for like the last couple months at least.
No, it's supposed to be 3.5 weeks from now.
Huh.
Always. Just right there.
Did that Japanese
from now,
Assassin's
still
Creed
3.5
game ever come out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Didn't do well.
No, I don't.
Ubisoft is tanking. So
they have been since Black Flag. That was their
They have
last
been for a long time.
Yeah, that was their last really good game I played was Black Flag.
Which is my current game right now.
Yeah.
I finally got my goddamn ship, by the way.
Fucking A, man. Now you're going to have some fun. It's not the killing, it's the blowing shit up and looting that I like.
Yeah.
I've never played, and that sounds like so much fun. Like, yes.
It's a good game.
It's a lot of fun, and you go around and you find collectibles, and one of the collectibles you could find are shanties for your crew to sing as you're sailing.
Night, Rick.
Night, buddy.
Like songs? Like actual songs?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
Like as they're rowing, they're sitting there singing songs and shit, and you're like, yeah, whip them. Sing, sing more, faster, clean the deck.
Won't you come?
Swab the deck, that's what it was.
Wash away the rain.
Oh,
Back
Let
home,
go, son. Won't you come? Won't you come?
Man, good it is.
Can you guys pick a favorite out of this list?
I was trying to think.
I'm so torn. I'm torn.
You're gonna go Cyndi Lauper or Bad Company, I think.
I'm gonna go with Cindy or Soundgarden. I think Cindy or Soundgarden. Like I really liked Soundgarden in high school. Like,
I'm Soundgarden all the way on this one. So
For me, it's White Stripes. Like this, I understand that they're a simplistic band. I get that, but I do a lot of hard labor, and like it's a great song for like kicking ass to. Like always good.
I
The
think
hardest button to button. Seven Nation Army is my anthem. Like it's the whole thing. Like yeah, give me the White Stripes. I'll take it.
And I'm so confused because like Chubby Checker, he's got like Chubby Checker and Outkast both have like 1-2 hits, but they're important hits. They're culturally important hits. So that's not to say that because they didn't have as many bangers as say like fucking Joe Cocker did or Soundgarden didn't have that many, but they had more good albums sold consistently, I think. But their cultural relevance is still just as high. Like I can't turn my nose at Chubby being in the Hall of Fame. I say he deserves it still.
I've never listened to a single Chubby Checker song, as far as I know, but I know who Chubby Checker is. Like that's so that's yes, the cultural relevance is already there. It's cemented. Boom.
Yeah, and as far as Outkast, hey, yeah.
Well, you got Gwen Stefani and Will.i.am and Andre 3000. Like all of those names ended up becoming like hilariously, the names in the band went bigger than the actual band itself.
Huh. I don't know, man. Yeah. Like, I don't know. This is kind of a lackluster year compared to last year. And last year was just like, I wanted to swing my panties around because Dolly won. Anyway. But anyhow, that is all I had for the news tonight.
And the only thing I got left for everybody is one last little thing. Happy anniversary to Friday the 13th, Part 2, May 1st, 1981. It was released. So
I got to say that
might be my favorite.
Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat 2 logo.
Oh.
I don't dislike it.
It works.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
And on that note, I think it's a good area to wrap it up. Levi, let everybody know where they can find you and what you got coming up next.
You can find me Talking Tremors anywhere that you're Talking Tremors, on the Spotifys and the YouTubes. I recently realized that my show had not been uploading onto Apple iTunes.
Yeah,
forever.
That's weird. We had that problem too.
And I had to like go through and manually like redo it again. And I was like, oh my God, how long has this been happening? How much did I lose out on? So it is on there now. Now I know it is on there. You can't search it yet because it hasn't been on there long enough, but it's still there. But I don't know. I'm not doing much. I'm putting a floor in this week. We have our arcade. So I'm putting a floor in this week.
Nice.
A hardwood floor that we reclaimed from another house. So there's a lot of hard work involved in that. Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, and for everyone that's listening, as a little like Tremors Fest, like I've been working on that. That's happening November 7th, 8th, and 9th. So if you're actually listening, boom, sneaky peeky, Heidi there, look at there, boom, done. Tremors TV show to follow shortly after, most likely. That's my guess.
Keep at it, Levi.
Trying to.
I dig it.
And Kevin, where are you at? What you got coming up?
The Glory Hole usually. Let's see here. We're usually here at the Suns and Shadows YouTube channel several times throughout the week. Catch us on shows like Nostalgia TV, The Graveyard Shift for canceled television. We're here 0 Point Reviews. We're here for the Stargate Files. We're here every Saturday night for Deadwire Live.
Kill next Shamron! Sorry.
Kill next Shamron!
And then Sunday, we watch TV.
But wait, there's more. Nope, not anymore tonight, everybody. We're going to go ahead and say goodnight. You all have a good time. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe down below. We would greatly appreciate having you around with us. And if you stick around and let the stream ride on out, we'll take you on over to Yellow Flash's stream. Say hi. Let them know we sent you. Otherwise, y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time.